121 of the war on Hamas, and intensive fighting is reported in northern and southern Gaza. In the south, after long weeks of maneuvers, the IDF is now largely in control of Khan Yunis above ground and is fighting gunmen in and around terror tunnels under the city, where terrorist leadership is hiding and Israeli hostages are believed to be held. Over the weekend, the IDF killed dozens of Hamas gunmen in the Khan Yunis area, raiding several Hamas sites, seizing weapons, and carrying out strikes on Hamas cells and buildings used by terror operatives. In northern Gaza's Shati camp, the IDF 401st Armored Brigade killed more than 10 gunmen over the past day. They have been fighting in areas where Hamas forces have returned in small numbers after the IDF completed ground maneuvers in the area. The army will operate in any areas where Hamas or other terror forces reappear in attempts to regain a presence where they had largely been defeated in earlier fighting. A potential deal for the release of Israeli hostages appears to be stuck due to internal disagreements between Hamas leaders inside Gaza and those outside. Gaza terror chief Yahya Sinwar, believed operating his forces from a tunnel under Khan Yunis, is said to favor the acceptance of a temporary truce offer. Unnamed officials told the Wall Street Journal that Sinwar wants a 6-week halt to the war so that Hamas operatives can regroup and more aid can enter Gaza. But Politburo head Ismail Haniyeh is reportedly pushing for a permanent ceasefire with international guarantees and a plan for rebuilding the Gaza enclave. Israel has generally accepted the Qatari, U.S., Egypt-mediated truce plan, although details on numbers of hostages and Palestinian security prisoners to be released and other details of the proposal have yet to be finalized. The United States has launched a series of strikes against Iran-linked terror groups in Yemen, Syria, and Iraq. The U.S. hit the Houthis in Yemen in retaliation for numerous attacks on commercial shipping in the Red Sea. Earlier, Houthis fired a ballistic missile targeting Eilat. The projectile was intercepted by the Arrow air defense outside Israel airspace. Earlier, the U.S. carried out strikes in Iraq and Syria against more than 85 targets linked to Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. Those strikes reportedly killed nearly 40 people. The attacks were in response to a drone strike in Jordan last week, in which 3 American soldiers were killed and dozens wounded.
Experience the power of truth with ILTV News. If you're looking for quality content and captivating visuals, join our news community and become an integral part of our team as we embark on a mission to unveil the real Israel, dismantling the web of lies and misinformation that surround reporting on Israel. By subscribing to ILTV News, you will not only have access to the latest updates, but you will also amplify our message, creating a ripple effect that carries the truth far and wide. Subscribe today and help reshape the narrative. Available on the web, Android, and Apple.